Hey, welcome back to the Grumpy Sunshine. We're editing. As you can see, I got started on chapter 4, and we're literally just going through getting rid of the spaces, fixing any formatting things like asterisks and pound signs and things like that, and then just getting rid of anything that shouldn't be in the final. They're so cute together. Nope. Got rid of something that I didn't mean to. Let's see, what is this one? Nope, that's fine. And if you go slower, that's absolutely fine. It's whatever pace works for you. This is just me reading very quickly and seeing if anything, just jumps out at me. Sure it is, James. It's just an investment concern. That's why you're there. It's super cute. So adorable. Alright, chapter 5. Get rid of that. Get rid of the pound sign. Okay. So this is a note, so it wouldn't have quotations, but it is written, so I am going to keep it in italics. Looking like a really good chapter, and this whole book is really cute. It's not overly complicated, it's just very cute. Oh, doing good. Figure about 10 minutes, as much as we can get done in 10 minutes. But of course I'm not going to stop a chapter halfway through either. I'm actually not finding a lot that I want to get rid of. Remember, we did a lot of back and forth when we were doing the chapters, so a lot of this has already been kind of ironed out. Because remember, this has gone through the beta feedback, it's gone through the structural edits, and the big edits, those kind of things, but then we also did edits while it was actually, making the chapters at the very beginning. So it's gone through a bunch of rounds. Is it going to be perfect? No, there's always going to be things that we can tinker with, but I'm less about perfection and more about getting it good enough where I'm happy with it. Whatever it is extremely, whatever. Sunshine goes back to whatever it is extremely attractive. Okay, yeah. No, that's exactly what it's supposed to read like. It's just a little awkward. James is being very obvious, very adorable. Yeah, that is what it's supposed to do. We're not having a ton of M dashes actually, so it's not bad. We're at 7 minutes right now, so not too bad. Yep, the spacing there is good. I could remove this because it is repetition, but it's more like a callback versus repetition. Go to chapter 6. Get rid of that. Now you can spell those out or leave them there. I used to spell them. Really depends on the style. Like a fantasy book, I typically spell them. Contemporary, I don't. Yeah, this is going faster than the other edits, but it's still, and you still have to do this step. You're still reading every line. Just don't get stuck on individual words. Be totally okay just getting rid of entire paragraphs, entire scenes if you want to. Yeah. If the chapter doesn't work, get rid of it. If the chapter doesn't work at this stage, you might want to go back through and actually take a look at the whole book and ask some more beta questions. But whatever you need to do, just don't get stuck on it. If you're editing and editing and editing, maybe you don't need to edit so much. Maybe, maybe 10 passes is good for you. I don't know. I used to be one of those people that edited a ton. But really, it meant not getting books out. And I can sit there and I can, edit it and tinker it with it and really focus on the words every single time. But I like getting books out. I don't enjoy the editing process. I enjoy I have an idea, let's create this, let's get it out into the world process. So yeah, we're just going through, we're making sure that everything sounds right, that we want to keep everything that's here. And really, from what I'm seeing, yeah, we do. So it looks good. Not a ton of repetition, nothing that really jumps out as needing to be changed. So yeah, everything's looking great. We are at 11 minutes, so this is going to be the final chapter that we do. We got a bit done. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So yeah, thanks for staying for a few more chapters. We're almost done with this. We're chapter 7. A little less than halfway. But we'll keep doing a few each time. Yeah. It's not the end of the world. We're gonna get done. If you had an hour, you could probably just knock this out. Something like this at this stage, 57K. It is 57K, right? Yeah, 57K, almost 58. You probably get this part done in an hour if you're not sitting there in the weeds, really worried about word choice and things like that. Remember, this should be final polish stage. If you find that you're really struggling and hating paragraphs and things like that, maybe we're not at final polishing stage. But for us right now, this is where we're at. We're home stretch. We're almost done. There's this, and then there's the marketing, cover art for print, and I'll show you how to upload it on Amazon. Easy. Alright, I'll see y'all soon. Have a great day.